Hey folks, welcome back to the show where we unpack startup jargon so you don't have to Google it mid meeting. Today's episode is of our Startup Terms Explained series, but this time we are going deeper. Forget MVP and CSE. We are talking pro rata rights, growth loops, dogfooding, and why your retention curve might be quietly screaming for help. Let's jump in. So we began with funding and financial terms. Pro rata rights. These give investors the right to maintain their ownership percentage in future rounds. If they own 10%, they get to buy more shares to stay at 10%. Liquidation preference defines who gets paid first. When a company exists or shuts down, VCs often want 1x or 2x their investment before others get paid. Down round. A funding round where the startup's valuation is lower than the previous one. It's a red flag, but can be necessary for survival. Bridge round. A small temporary round to extend runaway until a larger round closes. This of it as a financial bridge. Pay to play. Investor must participate in future rounds to keep their special rights. If they don't, they lose privilege. It weeds out lazy money. Drag along rights. Majority stakeholders can drag minority ones into an acquisition deal. It ensures smoother exits. Tag along rights gives minority shareholders the right to join a sale if a majority holder sells their stake. Participation rights allow investors to invest above their pro rata in a future round. Anti-dilution clause protects investor if the company raises money at a lower valuation rate. Ratchet provision, a specific kind of anti-dilution protection that adjusts investor shares based on new pricing. Now moving forward to growth and strategy terms. The retention curve shows how many users stick around over time. A flat curve is equal to solid product and a steep drop is a red flag. North Star metric, your most important growth metric. For Spotify, it might be a minutes streamed, not just signups. Cohort analysis, looking at users who joined in the same week month to see how behavior changes over time. AARRR Funnel, acquisitions, activations, retention, referral, revenue, the pirate metrics. Time to value, TTV, how fast users see the benefit of your product after signing up. Growth loop, a self reinforcing system like users inviting others users who then bring more users. TAM, SAM, SOM, total addressable and objectionable market, helps define how big your market opportunity actually is. Shadow revenue, money you are making but not tracking or reporting officially yet, like pilot customers paying via PayPal. Flywheel effect, as you grow, momentum builds, making it easier to grow more. Think, the more Airbnb users, the more listings, the more listings, the more users. Growth ceiling, the point where your current strategy stops working and growth slows. Product and tech, dogfooding, using your own product internally. If it sucks, you will before know the users too. Dark launch, rolling out a feature of to production without showing it to the users yet, for testing behind the scenes. Zombie product, a feature or product that live but barely used. It's a dead wet. Shadow mode, a feature runs silently alongside and old one to compare results before flipping the switch. Service blueprint, a detailed visual map of how your product works, from backend process to user interactions. Technical moat, a tech advantage that hard to copy, like proprietary algorithms or infrastructure. Load testing, simulating tons of user to see if your system holds up or crashes gloriously. Staging environment, a fake production step setup used for testing before going live. Version control, tracks codes changes. So development, don't overwrite each other's work, usually GIT based. Roadmap depth, when your feature block backlog gets bloated with promises you haven't kept, it clogs up decision making. Team culture and OPS. So under this, talent density, ratio of players to average platforms. High talent density is equal to high performance. Founder market fit, when the founder is perfect person to solve this specific problem. Cultural depth, when you grow fast and ignore culture building and it bites you later. Operator plus versus visionary. Visionaries dream big. Operators make it happen. Founders often need both roles around. Run silent, run deep. A stealth strategy, no press, no noise. Just heads down. Execution. Execution risk, the risk that you won't actually be able to do what you say, even the idea is solid. Startup fatigue, burnout from constant hustle, real dangerous and underrated. Internal evangelist, someone inside the organization who lives your product and sell it to the team. Cross functional terms, teams, designers, engineers, marketers, all in one team makes product work smoother and faster. Assign collaboration, work without needing everyone online at the same time. Crucial for remote first teams. Now, the next segment, market, brand, and positioning. Category creation. When you define a new market instead of competing in an old one, think not better taxes but Uber. White space, unclaimed market territory where you have room to build something fresh. Competitive moat, what product protects you from being copied or outspaced? Take brand network. Switching costs, how hard is it for users to leave you? Higher is equal to stickier product. WTP, willingness to pay, the max a customer is willing to pay, critical for pricing strategy. Niche down, start small and focus to win. We serve vegan indie musician in Chicago. Positioning statement, your products, who is its for, what it does, and why it's better in one clear sentence. Strategic inflection point, a big shift that changes how your business must operate, like AI, mobile, or COVID. Early adopter tax, the cost of being first, bugs, learning curves, lack of features. East follower strategy, you don't invent, you wait, watch, and copy what's working with improvements. Boom, that was 50 advanced startup terms, decoded and demystified. If any of these terms hit home or made you go, oh, so that's what it means, hit follow and share this episode with a founder or a startup friend. Until then, keep building smart, not just fast. Peace.
I do, yeah. I put on for my